Alright, this is your boy Jug out with another update video. Okay, this is for my free to play friends. Um, if you look up here, right, you're probably like, how can you be free to play if you got all these, right? Well, it goes back to one of my many other videos, okay? A lot of people complain about stuff being in your bag, right? And I understand the complaints there because it's hard to find things. Um, I don't know, they could do a search feature, but some of the names are so similar, so that wouldn't even work. But all right, so I have these from previous events, right? Just like if you go back to my 1 star rant video, they said, oh, you can use the stuff that you paid for, or I bought gold for. The initial package that you get, right, for 50,000 gold or whatever it is. And anyways, yeah, so I got those vouchers that are still in my bag, and they told me I can use these next year. Which, if they're true to their word, then I'll be able to use them. Where are they at? I think they're. I think they're in other now. Yeah, they're in other now. Okay, so these are the vouchers I was talking about before. But today we're using these. Okay. I haven't spent mine from previous events. I'm gonna spend them today or before this event finishes. Right. Um, I'm gonna try to get a 5 spin. So that should get me this chest here. Okay. Um, the points are kind of random. Um, but as long as I'm using my stamina, Kingdom Trials, right? So as long as I'm using as long as I log in for 3 days, because this is a 3-day event, and as long as I don't change the events again, right? Because they love doing that. Oh no, we've messed up again. But they can't promise everybody all this stuff publicly. Like they promised me publicly on Google Play that I'll be able to use these next year, and they promised me, in in the customer support in game. Okay, so they're kind of stuck doing this, as far as allowing me to use these next year, right? I get to use the stuff that I bought and paid for next year. So I'm pretty much just playing the 100% free to play game right now, anyways. Just because it's a lot of number one, it's quarantine, so I can grind, and I can grind even harder, and kind of see what's going on. Um, the airship parts challenge, I won't get any. I won't really get any points here because the new parts that I added. I just upgraded a couple of my parts today. This one here, and this one here. All right, but the parts I had previously, the points were higher, so which is okay because I still get my stats, but I don't waste my points. So if you look here, I basically just need those gears there on the bottom, which I'll just have to wait for um, until the right event comes up. All right. Um, so I'm thinking I'll just do a couple spins here to kind of show you guys what I'm gonna get. A lot of people say, oh, these are just spenders games. I agree with you guys, I really do. But that stuff's that's in your bag. You know, I'm not saying all of it, but that stuff that's in your bag is useful. Okay, so let's go ahead and do a couple spins. Let's fill in the 4 slots. Okay, so I never did this one before, so this is first time for me. Let me go ahead and fill in these slots. Alright, question. After you purchase the black diamond bundle, you can spend 10 black diamonds to spin the rewards. You can only claim the bonus chest rewards after spinning a certain amount of times. This chest can only be claimed once. So, let's see here. There we go. Aha! Alright, so I never really played this one before, so you guys are playing this along with me. So I'll choose, that one? Definitely need that. I definitely need badges. I know everybody's like, oh, go for the equipment. No, I want the badges. Them stinking badges. Alright, there's one. That one's lower, but I'll probably have a better chance of getting them if I... So, I'm going for all badges. More badges. And more badges, okay? There's one. Aha! Badges. Alright, so this event just started today, so I'll show my Play Store so you guys know that I didn't actually buy anything yet today. Come on. Am I going to get any of these chests? I'm not really sure how that whole point system works. That might be a spender's thing up here. So in order to get these spender thing, you got to buy so many, right? 10% off. Yeah. Okay. Well, anyways, you know, I mean, I didn't spend any money, so let's go into the event center. What is today's event? I do keep an eye on this stuff, right? So you can see here, this event just started, right? I haven't spent anything. People hate on the free-to-play game. They hate on it hard, but it's all about adapting to what they're doing and what they're offering in the game, you know? Guns of Glory pretty much already shot themselves in the foot for all those people that they, rather than give them a refund or just send them the equivalent of what they would have gotten anyways, right? Oh, you know, all they had to say is, "Oh, we apologize for the inconvenience. You know, here's your 50,000 gold back at least, okay?" But you know, for me, the reason I was really upset about the whole vouchers, I only needed like 25 vouchers to get what I wanted in the event, what I had literally been grinding and saving and barely spending. You know, if you guys look back at some of my older free to play videos, you know, the timeline's there when I started spending. When I first, the only thing I bought for my account when I first started was the Purple Opulence because it was really cheap and it was on sale. And I opened up the Shooting Gallery, the Bank, and the Hammer. Okay, and I grinded for, and I still grind, right? I grinded for the first 5-6 months, you know, and I saved up a lot of stuff, and I saved up a lot of stuff, and kept on saving, and you know, everybody's, and maybe they'll say, you know, people in my alliance will tell you, you know, I had loads of stuff just saved up, and a lot of people laughed at me, and my I call them poo poo stats, right? My farm stats, but overnight my stats went up, and they do, you know, as long as I'm playing my game, right? I'm not telling anybody to play the free to play game, play the low spender, or what the people call non spenders, or the, you know, pay to win game, or you know, or pay to compete. There's different ways to compete, and everybody can compete in their own kind of way. But I will still advocate that the free to play game does work. You know, I've talked to people in Old Kingdom people who just play the free to play game. They might play it a little bit differently than I do, but they still play it and they still enjoy the game and they're still around. So, you know, maybe there is something to it. Trying to think what else is really going on today. As many of you guys have pointed out, this event here, right? This was a 2-day event, okay? So, I got my frags. I'm gonna go ahead and pick those up. Make sure you guys claim these, right? I've already finished this one today, but I'm still gonna be farming the frags. I want them. So I know I don't have steel to build all this stuff, but a buddy of mine showed me what he had, and he had, I mean, this is before this event. He basically kind of collected everything, which I thought was kind of cool. You know, he is and was a bit of a grinder. You know, He was alone, didn't have an alliance, was untagged, and then one day he kind of reached out to us, and he's been with us ever since. And now he's an absolute monster. So, and that's why when I tell people, or when I say something like about how spenders, right, they can spend to win, but if you have a spender who spends to win and understands the mechanics of the game, or at least a good portion of the mechanics of the game, you can't beat that. You can't outspend somebody who understands the mechanics of the game. Gunmuse said it a long time ago, and I agree with it. There's a reason that spenders get frustrated because people who are spending less are still winning, right? It is a strategy game, and it's a good one. There's just a few things, about like just like their emergency changing events, like they did with the Carnival. It was supposed to be a whole week long event, right? And all of a sudden it's just gone, right? And now they're doing these ones. So hopefully they don't keep changing things up. Especially, they really can't. Can they with this one? People are spending on this, and if people are spending, people get really upset when you switch things up on them. You know, you guys go and switch things up on them, and then they go and ask for a refund, and then Fun Plus cries their eyes out saying, "We're not going to let you spend money here anymore." The thing is, Google Play has their own rules. Okay, don't let some company intimidate you. Period. It doesn't matter where they're at, who they are. Don't let people intimidate you. If they cheat you or they don't refund your money and you got proof, put it in with Google Play. Okay, put a customer complaint in with Google Play, but first you need to go to Fun Plus. There has to be a trail of Google Play is not going to help you if you haven't even contacted Fun Plus. And Fun Plus, Google Play can't do anything about any kind of dodgy stuff like not answering customer valid complaints and stuff like that. They just can't. It's a pecking order, right? Anyways, that's not really. It is a rant, but it's not. So go ahead and keep farming these events, guys. Collect the stuff that you guys can for free. 600 Lawrence stamina over 3 days. That's easy. It's really easy. Research speed ups. It all depends on what you're getting from the beasts and what you get from the expeditions, and whether you decide to spend or not. Right. I think I don't. Like I said, I'm not spending it all right now. I'm just chilling, just playing the free-to-play game. So if you go into the War Aid Center, daily deals, what do they got for the daily deal? I guess you gotta, that's not bad. It's $1 for 20. But you always gotta look at these percentages, okay? If the one on the left is better, but it also depends on what other junk and stuff they're giving you. For me, I don't go for the resources. If it was something else, I would probably buy it. But I don't need the resources. I'll get them from my farms if I'm absolutely desperate. And I don't get desperate in this game. I just hold. Always. It's just like, what? If I can't access the resources, or and I got tons of friends, people that I have helped out. And if push comes to shove, I just gotta message a couple people and say, "Hey man, can you help me out? I'll get you back, or I'll even give you more. I don't care, because at the end of the day, resources are always gonna be there. You just might not have them right away." Anyways, that is my keep an eye on your bag video, right? Gunmuse kind of made one today about the whole New Kingdom stuff. Yeah, if you're in a brand new kingdom, they offer different deals. So you want to keep an eye on your bag. But Guns of Glory has already stated publicly that this stuff, a lot of these event items are going to be available next year. So I understand why you guys don't want all this junk in there, but keep that stuff in mind, And it's not really a whole lot if you look up at this stuff, right? I didn't cash in all my carrots. Silly me, but I'm not worried, right? Um, but yeah, there's a few things there in your bag that you can eventually utilize. It's a matter of holding. So I guess it'll all tell till next Thanksgiving. You know, if they promised, right? They up and down that I can use those vouchers that I did pay for, right when I became a spender, um, next Thanksgiving. So it's fraud if they don't, right? It's and Guns of Glory, they're not dumb enough to do that. So, or Funds Plus, whatever, whoever's pulling the strings, right? Anyways, this is your boy Jug out with another free to play strategy is still there. Annoying video. Peace.